Donna. Welcome to Ready to Stamp. I have this card for you today. I'm calling it Cascading card. Isn't that awesome? I love that. I love how it has that texture of the different levels. And I'd like to show you how to make this card today. So are you ready to stamp? Okay, the cardstock that I'm using today is called Craft, and it comes in 12 by 12 sheets. And so what I did, I just cut it in half, 5.5 by 12. So I'm going to take I'm going to take my trimmer. This thing is awesome. And I'm going to mark at 1.5. I'm going to line this up here so that I can see. And I want to line it up at the 1.5 mark. What happened to my pencil? Okay. So I'll just mark it right here with this thing. Oh, there it is. 1.5. So I'm just going to mark it a little tick where that is. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see the little tick mark that I have on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to line it up here, down here at the bottom, with the little groove where I cut down here. And then I have the corner. Whoop, you can't see that very well. Okay, and then I have the corner up here where you can see that I haven't marked in. So I want to cut it from this little tick mark all the way up to there. Okay, so we're just going to hold it, make sure it's still lined up, and we're going to cut it just like that. Okay. And because my scoring blade is in there, it didn't get all the way up to the top. So I'm just going to take my scissors, just cut that extra end off. And for some reason, this one didn't cut off all the way either. So we'll just take our scissors and chop it off. That's okay. Now, save this piece. You need that, okay? All right. Oh. Now we need to score. Okay, so we're going to use our light colored thing here. I'm going to line it up at the 4. Okay, I'm going to line it up at the 4 and score. I'm going to turn it around just because I'm lazy and I don't want to pull the arm out. So I'm just going to turn it around and score it at 4 again. Okay, and this is a little bit thicker than a normal cardstock, so you want to do it a couple of times. So the tall piece is in the back, so I'm gonna call it mountain fold. Use our bone folder and really crease it. And then I'm going to do it the other way as well. Valley fold. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this. Okay, just like that. Okay, now we are going to want to use some scrap paper. So I have from the Angles and Dots, this is the stamp set that I'm using. Okay, so, whoop, yeah, that's right. This is the stamp set I'm using called Dots and Angles. And I am using also Whisper White. Okay, this is our craft ink. You can emboss with it, but we're not going to emboss today. We're just going to stamp on here and get it inked up and stamp on the cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to look where the fold is, the score mark is. Okay, so okay, and I'm just going to flip it around here because, yeah, I like that idea. I didn't do it on the last one, but yeah, I like how that looks. Okay, so then we're going to look and see where it's going to fold, so I want to put some here. So I'm going to put a piece there, and I have another extra little piece here. Get my stuff organized so I have room on my place here. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to get any extras there, so I'm going to get my ink, get some more. Okay, stamp it. Okay, I want a little bit more on there, so I'm going to stamp it again, and I'm going to turn it upside down. Like I said, I did not do this on the other card, the first one I made, but I think I kind of like this idea. Okay, whoop, for some reason, so we'll just go like that. See that? How good is that? Okay, so now we have that. So now I want to get it on this piece, so we're going to put this over here. Now on my other card, you can see I stamped it basically. I didn't do these two, but I did this one and I did all that. Okay. But on this one, I'm not gonna do that just because it takes a lot of time. So the next thing I need to do is I need to stamp a bunch of these petals. This is the petite petals. And I use this one and this one and this one. Okay, so the colors that I used are Elegant Eggplant, which is a vibrant purple, and it's going to look a little different because this is craft ink. It kind of gives it that antique look, which I love. So what I did, I just stamped a whole bunch of these. We're going to punch them out. Okay, just going to line this up and punch them out, just like so. Okay, you just keep punching those until they're all punched out. Like I said, I'm not going to take all the time to do that. And then what I did was I just laid them out and figured out where I wanted to put them. And as you can see on this card, I just arranged them like that. I just arranged them so that when I arranged them, they would just look like flowers cascading off the card. And then I put a little butterfly, and I used Sassy Salutations and the Elegant Eggplant because that was the darker. And so that's how I made my card. Oh yes, and we almost forgot the envelope. Okay, so I'm going to use those polka dots for the envelope. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp it like right here on the flap, just like so. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the upper corner here. Let's see. Yeah, that's where I'm going to do it, right here. Okay, so here is your card right here. I added the butterflies from the Papillon Potpourri. I have no idea if that's the right way to say it, but and so here's the whole card with the envelope. Okay. All right. Well, I just want to say thank you for stopping by, and by Ready to Stamp, and we'll see you soon. Happy creating.